Test, test, 1, 2.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh, no.
Good job, 2-4.
Uh-oh.
You ready? All right, Ram fam, good evening. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We are midway through the second period. Your Rams trailing 3-2 to the Air Academy Kadets on Friday. And right now the Rams swarming. Here comes Muratorian pinching for the play. Not able to get good wood on that puck. The Kadets are looking to exit the zone. There's going to be icing on the Kadets, so let's just catch you up here. It was not icing somehow. Not really sure how. Here's Vandal playing the puck behind his net. We just FYI, Duke Pingree is not in net tonight, and so Judd Gilmore subbing out for his starting goalie. Duke out with a concussion this evening. Judd getting the start, and so far Rams have given up 3, but have been able to get 2 of them back. And a Cadet whiffs on that puck from the inside point. Kadets now cycling with it out to the blue line, and this puck is out into the neutral zone, so the Kadets will have to tag up, and here comes Buckley.
Needed it. So there's 2 for the Kadets, 4 seconds, and Buckley. Buckley looking for this puck, knocks his man off the puck and takes it over. What a play by Cooper Buckley. Excellent play by Buckley. Less volume on that. It's messing with Buckley. Bendico passes through the slot. Rocky has the second goal for the Rams tonight after taking a really low penalty. It was weird.
Back out.
The play in
Audio test 1, 2.
the penalty in the first period.
Yeah, like he's underwater.
I thought the puck was a good play on the puck. They were both away. And an incidental collision. Yeah. Not sure. We've got a 2-minute, I believe, minor. Rams back on the hill for the second time tonight. 5-minute major advantage. That was where the first goal after a warning call against Lily in the first period that Robson responded to, and I thought for sure he was going to go for his response to that. The rest did not call it. And so there was a 5-minute major and a 10-minute misconduct for that warning call as a Cadet now in the corner falls the lead to 21, who has been the goal scorer, and I believe 21 has all 3 goals. So I'm going to home into what makes me love it. 21. Yeah. The first goal of the night for the Rams was Keelan Bendico on that power goal. I think they scored forward. Since our audience up on what's happened so far. So you're good. That's winning the face-off. Like back in deep. And Bendico that's the one out to the I'd more quick to the Kadets. Indall. With it still, holds up, sends this one. This is going to go down the length of the ice. Played by the Kadets goalie, back behind the net. Brecken Norris in on the forecheck. Light lingering towards the blue line. All the way back down the other end of the ice. Landon Bendico will play this puck. Number 6 on defense for the Rams. Landon out high on the boards, caught by 2 for the Kadets at the blue line and in, and that pass intercepted by Landon Bendico, who's on his way in again. Landon Bendico been strong on the puck tonight and working hard on every shift, really. Gavin Cannon checking his man hard into the boards. Muratori picks up the puck, sends it out to the neutral zone. Caleb Steele ignores that puck as he cycles back for whatever reason, and Muratori in on the forecheck. Back through the zone again. Puck sent down by Cannon. Icing waved off as this puck has stalled out towards the goal line. And, oh, sorry, because we're on the kill. And Marshall is now out of the box. Excellent kill by the Rams. And the Rams have effectively killed off that penalty shot. Kick pad saved by Gilmore. That puck through the slot. Here's Denis with it. Denis headed out of the zone. The Rams even strength now. 5-on-5. Here's Denis. Cycles out wide. Leaves a drop pass. Both Cannon and Steele went towards the high center slot. So nobody there to pick up that drop pass. Puck gone in. Picked up and a save by Gilmore up into the boards. Vandal on the near side boards gets it out to the neutral zone. Here's Caleb Steele. Caleb Steele forward into the offensive zone. Oh, he just mishandled that puck and lost it to a Cadet. He's poking away at it, and Caleb looks like he's out of gas. That's been a long shift for Steele. He comes to the bench frustrated. Overskates the puck. That's why we work hands. Muratori back for in the far side corner. It's dished past him. He'll grab it this time and send it over to the opposite side. Vandal in that corner, unable to catch up with that puck. And Patterson hooks, no call. Patterson hooked as he tries to make his way towards that puck, no call. Osborne now with the puck right through the crease. And nobody home for the Rams as Denis skates back to pick this puck up. His drop pass goes straight into the stick of a Cadet. Intercepted now by Landon Bendico. Osborne picks up this puck, sends it to the far side boards for Denis. Denis shot saved easily by the Cadet goalie. This puck back out towards the neutral zone. Here comes 14 for the Cadets. Back check by Lindahl and another back check by Landon Bendico. Lindahl and Bendico pairing up on that attack and thwarting any threat there. The Cadets cycle back with it. Osborne with the forecheck. Patterson looks over his shoulder and able to pick that puck off. And here's Osborne again with it. Osborne looking for some help as he weaves through three different Cadets, able to get this puck in on side. And Denis going to the opposite side of the net. So if Osborne can get this puck to him, Denis down in the corner now as Osborne comes off for a change. This is Cannon up against the high end boards. Cannon tripped up, no call. Moving his feet is Cannon with a Cadet stick, and he goes down to the ice, and the refs ignore it. And all the way back comes 14. Muratori's lost his gap, and he's playing catch-up now. A backhand try, and a great save by Gilmore. Right in front, this puck picked up by Kian Bendico. Kian circles back, passes up for Komrosky. Komrosky weaves around his man. Here comes the captain, Komrosky in the slot, shot, and that's a second goal of the night for Captain Blake Komrosky, who has pulled his team back to even 3-3. Excellent effort by Komrosky to pick that puck up and head northward as quickly as possible, burning a couple of Cadet defenders in the process. And you're back to an even game, folks. You joined right where we started at 0-0, or in this case 3-3. But even nonetheless, we've got a straight-up ball game here. Brecken Norris coming out to center this line. He'll take the face-off with Flight and Steele on the wings. Looks like Lindahl and Marshall on defense. Steele circles back with this puck and stands his man up as he's trying to skate through some defenders. Marshall back now. She gives the puck up. That puck attempted to be center, but Marshall gets her stick and her feet in the way of that one. Norris on the back check now. Norris back checking up against the boards. Puck sent out to the high far side point. And back in. Here's Norris again. Brecken Norris working to tie this puck up, and Steele coming in to help out. Finally, Steele comes away with the puck. He's attempts to pass it away. Here's Marshall with it again. It's in, and Gilmore's just going to cover it up for another face-off. So the Rams back on their heels momentarily here, but good work by Steele as well as Marshall. Norris up against the boards, doing good work there. Just a good effort all the way around by this line. And this line will remain on the ice. So we now have Vandal out on the defensive pairing with Lindahl. Marshall has come off. Vandal now back behind his net, trying to harass the puck carrier. He goes into the corner, pass out to the top of the circle and left for the high. Oh, goodness. And Flight comes out. This puck is out of the zone now. And good work by Flight. to wreak havoc on that whole play. Out to the blue line, sent back in by the Kadets. Shot wide of Gilmore. I want to say Pingree. It's just a habit. But Gilmore tending the net tonight. That one gets steered wide of his glove side. Here's Cannon. Cannon pops this puck up in the air, looking to settle it down and taken off of his feet for a moment his flight. Puck caught by 10 in the high slot, given up, and another shot in, but steered wide, right in front. And Gilmore going to cover this puck up as Vandal takes his man down to the ice. And 18 from the Kadets wants to respond to it. It was an incidental play. There was no ill intent there. Vandal just trying to clear his crease as the whistle's being blown. Very docile play, actually. Here comes the line change. So you've got Ian Bendico. This line's going to be centered by Gavin Cannon. Komrovsky, Bendico winging, and the other Bendico, 6, along with Muratori, the defensive pairing. Muratori picks this puck off. He's able to send it up to Cannon. Cannon with it now. Off to Bendico. Bendico sneaks around his man. Takes out his zone. Bendico down the right wing. Here comes Kian Bendico. Kian going to get a snipe off and slaps the stick into the leather on his way by just to let the goalie know he's alive. And kicking. Kian getting a shot off there. 3-3 with 4:43 left in the second. The Rams tied with the Kadets on Friday Night Ice. Same lines. Bendico and Muratori, the defensive pairing. Kian, Bendico, Cannon, and Komrovsky, the forwards. This line has scored tonight. This line is actually responsible for all the goals tonight. Komrovsky with 2 and Bendico, Kian with 1. Here's Kian now, shot. That was deflected up and over the net. Here's Komrovsky circling around. Dumps it back in deep, but it's picked off by a Cadet. The disruptive stick of Kian Bendico ties that puck up for a moment. The puck comes out of the zone, but it's safely caught by Landon Bendico. Here's Kian going into the zone again. Here's Komrovsky with it. Oh, he's looking to just toe drag it around his man and just couldn't quite get the reach on it. Landon Bendico back for the puck now. Muratori retreating as well. Landon taken down in the corner. Looks like he just got his head bashed into where he is. Landon Bendico is holding his head right now, and he has not gotten up yet. He is just now making his way to his feet. And Landon's going to come to the bench. That rocked his head. He took one square on the front of the noggin. And Landon's coming off. Here's 22 in for the Kadets all alone. And Judd looked like he had squeezed the pads on it. Lindahl went in to save it and may have knocked it into the net. Tough to see from the angle that I was at. But nonetheless, a Kadets goal, and they go up 4-3 with 349 left in the second period. So the Denis will center this line of face-off, winged by Buckley and Patterson, Marshall, and Lindahl out on defense. Rams win this face-off. Patterson with it. Patterson wheels around his man. Patterson in, top of the circle. Shot, that one just wide of the goalie glove. Marshall trying to keep it into the blue line. She is unable to do so, so Denis comes back to bail out his teammate. Denis backs and sending it up for Buckley, right off the skate of Buckley. Here's Marshall. Marshall sending it through center, but right onto the tape of a Cadet. Now the back check by Patterson. Patterson. And you'll hear Coach Bendico back in the background talking about how Kian was just boarded by 22 on the previous series. And that is a fact. Landon came away. He was on the ice for several seconds holding his head. It clearly upset him. That shot in. Gilmore sees it all the way and gloves it. Hugs it to his chest. So Gilmore looking for the additional defensive support tonight, as he's not had a ton of starts on varsity this year. He really hasn't had any. We saw Gilmore start for Duke Pingree back in the preseason when Duke hurt his ankle in game 1 of the preseason. I think it was game 1, period 1. Gilmore came in and relieved him for most of that preseason from there on out. So Judd seeing the first varsity time that he's seen in quite a while. Here's Kian Bendico on a breakaway. Kian all by himself. Backhand try. Bad save by the Cadet tender. And the follow-up attempt by Komrovsky unable to close the deal. Komrovsky comes in, checks his man into the boards, comes away with the puck. And we need to get a man in front of the net. As Komrovsky comes around, and this puck is left for Kian Bendico. Kian Bendico with it. Bendico now reverses it, takes the puck through his defender's leg, and the defender not having much of it. 21 for the Kadets is really their best player tonight. This is Vandal. Vandal looking to exit this puck. Passes straight onto the tape of a Kadet. Muratori now trying to deflect this puck away. He's able to get enough wood on it to deflect it over to Cannon. Cannon now with it. Off to the races comes Cannon in on the left wing. Cannon top of the circle, holds up, weaves in, and Cannon taken down in the mid slot. And it's going to be oh my goodness, this is a penalty somehow on the Ram. And
22 is again playing.
And Komrovsky absolutely incensed at this call. He is screaming at the refs, and the language is quite colorful. I'm definitely guilty of using some of those words from time to time. I might have learned the F-bomb from Blake Komrovsky. That's not true. I knew it long before Blake, but we share our affinity for that word. I'm not going to repeat it tonight. But yeah, Blake's not happy about the call, and I get it. Understandable. Just don't go get yourself a misconduct or anything like that. And 21, John at Denis now, as they're tangled up after that puck comes out offside. The captain for the Kadets. Just letting Denis know that he's around. So this puck will come out to the near side dot just in front of the Kadets bench for the offside face-off. Denis taking this one. Patterson back with it for a moment as the Rams looking to kill this power play off. As Cannon sits for a slash for the next minute 42. 139 left in the period. Lindahl taken down, no call. I mean, I think he was carrying the puck, so I think that was an okay hit. No call nonetheless. Judd puts the squeeze on that puck. What a save by Gilmore. That was a good shot. Judd saw it all the way, squeezed the pads, and was able to stop it. It is a different level, folks, from junior varsity to varsity, for sure. So Judd is not used to seeing pucks come at him this quickly. The heat on these shots is different. The speed of them, the angles that they come from, like this is a different level for sure. So, while Judd's let in 4 tonight, he seems to be adapting. Muratori skates this puck around, gets it up to Flight. Flight exits the zone with it, sends it all the way down, and Flight in on the forecheck. And in fact, all of the Rams really quite far forward for a penalty kill situation, getting back to cover their gaps. And that's another shot by 21. Glove side over the shoulder of Gilmore. We've seen that shot all night. It's been the same shot every time. 21 has figured out where Judd's soft spot is, and that's where he's shooting. And he's well aware at this point. So the Kadets now take the lead by 2, 5-3, with 1:05 left in the second period. The Rams need to dig here. It'd be great for them to get something on the board before the end of this period, because coming back from 2 in the third, a little steeper to climb. Be a good confidence builder if they can do something here with this last minute. Cannon takes this face off, ties his man up at the center circle. Puck back for Lindahl. Lindahl sends it through the zone and in deep. Caught on the sideboards by Cannon, left for Komrovsky. Komrovsky leaves it for Muratori. Muratori pokes it down, back to Komrovsky. Komrovsky dishes it to Cannon. Cannon looking for the centering feed, right for Komrovsky, and that puck was deflected there. Good play by the Kadets defense. As Muratori comes back and pokes this away from number 10 for the Kadets. Good defensive play by Muratori. 2 circling back for the Kadets, and a good poke check there by Cannon as that's sent in on goal and covered up for a faceoff. 29.8 seconds left in the second. The Rams will get an offensive zone faceoff. Hopefully can do something with this opportunity. And Landon's still being looked at. Landon Bendico still being looked at on the bench by the trainer after that boarding hit to the head. By the Kadets several moments ago. This shot deflected up in the air and glove down, whistle.
Number 22.
So they both concerned parents of Landon Bendico talking it over right now. Muratori skates in for this puck. This is it for Kian Bendico. Bendico down into the corner, left for 13 by the Kadets. It's going to go all the way down, and this puck will be on net. So no icing here as Judd covers up 6 seconds left in the period. So it looks like that's going to be the end of the Rams' offensive opportunity for period 2, as the faceoff is going to occur in the Rams' defensive zone. Cannon for the faceoff in the near side circle. And Lindahl wheels this puck around, and that should do it for the second period, folks. So Rams started off when we joined you, tied up at 3, and since then the Kadets have notched 2. Maybe we should go back to not talking. At any rate, we're going to have an intermission here. So great time to go ahead and refill your beverage cups. Myself, Gene, Nita, Matt, the live stream crew having purple drank tonight, courtesy of Nita Buckley picking it up from Fuzzy Sports. We appreciate you, Nita. Not a Friday night ice if we don't sip on something. Hope you guys are doing the same and enjoying your evening. We'll be back with you here in just a few moments. Check 1, check 2. I think I hit master mute, but we'll see. Oh, okay. That's no good. Yeah, it's not. Huh? Hey, we're still. I think we're still hot. So watch yourself. You want a master mute?
Cool. Vandal dishing that puck forward. Nice play by Vandal. And here comes the Kadets for a moment. They're offside. Here's Lindahl. Lindahl through the neutral zone to Komrovsky. Komrovsky to Bendico. Bendico in onside. Komrovsky towards the front of the net. And he just can't settle that puck down right in front. And Cannon overskated it just a bit. The play was behind him. And oh my gosh. And Komrovsky, along with one of the defensemen for the Kadets, land on top of the Kadets goaltender as the whistle is blown.
So the Rams have a face-off in this Kadets zone here with just over 7 minutes left in the third, trailing by 3. This is not an insurmountable deficit by the Rams. We've seen them do it before. And Bendico, Komrovsky, both with the hot hands tonight. We've also seen Cooper Buckley score a goal tonight. So the offensive pressure by the Rams this evening certainly is there. We haven't seen this kind of offense in the first part of the season, really. For them to put up 5 tonight is good stuff. Landon Bendico back to play this puck, and he's able to steer the puck away from his man, get it away for Cannon. Cannon steers around the official, and right in front of his own net goes Gavin Cannon. Cannon loses the puck, giving up to 14, and this puck, again, up in the air, but away from the net this time. Good job to Gilmore. Here comes Kian Bendico back the other way. He's got Komrovsky with him on the left wing. That puck drifts off the tape of Bendico over to the Cadet, but Komrovsky still on the forecheck as Muratori tries to hold that puck up at the blue line, and it bounces over his stick about 3 feet in the air. Cannon back now. Behind the net is Cannon back to Bendico.
1-2, 1-2.
Reverses the play. Here's Bendico. Bendico, looking for Komrovsky, and that puck was just out of reach, and so it'll be an icing call on the Rams. This puck will come back down 200 feet for a face-off in front of Gilmore. Yeah, I wish it would stop. So Patterson will take this face-off for the Rams. Winged by Buckley. And it looks like Denis. Patterson circling back now. He reverses in the corner. Poked at by the Kadets. Patterson fighting for this puck now. Gives it up to the Kadets. Out to the point. Kadets in. And on the stick of Patterson again. Here comes Buckley and Patterson through the zone. And Patterson fights his man off and down to the ice. Goes 13 for the Kadets. Shot in. Buckley right in front. And oh my gosh. There was a wide open net for a moment, but Buckley had already skated out wide. He was pushed away from the play. Marshall back into the corner now to play this puck. Marshall with 2 men on. Tries to steer it towards Buckley. Buckley dishes back to Denis. Denis with it now. Reverses back to Patterson. Patterson reverses over to Lindahl and takes a hit. The Kadets with the puck now. Pick it up. Back into the corner and deep, going to the near side corner as Patterson checks his man. In comes Denis. Tries to Marshall with the puck now. She's tripped up, and Marshall's going to draw a penalty on that one. Good play by Erin Marshall as she tries to skate away with the puck and winds up with the stick of a Cadet in her feet. The Rams are going to go on a power play. 2-minute minor to number 18 for the Kadets for tripping, and the Rams will have an opportunity here to pull a goal closer on the power play. Can they do it? Komrovsky taking this face-off. Controlled by the Kadets, who wheel it all the way around and in through the neutral zone. Bendico going back to chase this one down. Bendico on defense. Komrovsky, Patterson, Bendico, Kian. Bendico, the forwards, along with the extra attacker in Gavin Cannon. Cannon dishes for Komrovsky. Komrovsky into the zone, and onside, evades a check. Komrovsky looking for Bendico right in front, out to Cannon on the near side, top circle. That puck deflected away, and here comes 14 for the Kadets. That puck steered away by Landon Bendico, left for Patterson. Patterson, cross-ice pass for Komrovsky. Komrovsky dishes back towards Bendico. Bendico now with it in his own zone, comes across the blue line. Here's Landon Bendico up past brother Kian. Gonna look for the drop for Kian. Kian takes it. Back to Landon. Landon looking, centering feed, and Patterson had the shot and was just unable to get wood on it. That was a wide open net in front of Patterson, and I think when you see that wide open net, folks, sometimes it's just a moment. Here's Cannon. Cannon shoots off the feet of 21 for the Kadets, getting in the way of that shot. Cannon taken down from behind. Back, yeah, and no call on that one as he's checked from behind. Gavin Cannon checked from behind, no call. Nita Buckley observing that occurred right in front of the official. The official didn't seem to care. This is Lindahl back now behind his own net. He stops, reverses, sends it towards the far side board for Bendico. Kian Bendico up past the blue line in through the neutral zone is Bendico. Bendico now skating, looking to wheel around his man. Going to look like he might drop it for Denis. He kept it. And Kian now out to the far side circle, up for Muratori. Muratori shoots in, deflected. Oh, and deflected right. What a shot by Muratori, and the deflection by Komrovsky, but it just winds up in the gut of the Air Academy Tendi. Good play by Muratori and Komrovsky there, and a great play by Bendico to circle that puck around and just draw the attention to himself and then dish it off. Puck back to Muratori on the near side point. He shoots, deflected off the skate of a Cadet in deep. Buckley with it now. Buckley smacks it off the skate of a Cadet, sends it back in deep, wheeled to the near side. Here comes Denis. Denis looking for it. Up to the, oh my goodness, it just whizzed past the inside stick of Muratori, so it's icing on the Kadets. 3 minutes left in the third. Again, your Rams trail by 3 and looking for some sort of offense right now. Yep. Nita says it just takes 2 seconds to put one in the net. She's not wrong. 3 goals is not out of reach here. It's a lot, but it could happen. Cadets control the faceoff. Kept in the zone by Zach Osborne. Oh, excuse me, that's Landon Bendico. Back down deep for Buckley. Buckley dishes out to the midboards. Tapped up and over the stick of Nagel. All the way back comes Denis. Nagel trying to steer it away from danger. It's still in the circle. Controlled by the Cadets out to the top, far side point. And here's Denis. Denis over to the near side. Up for Osborne. Osborne into the zone and onside. Dishes it around his man. Down into the corner goes Osborne, number 2 for the Cadets with him. Buckley now giving chase into the far side corner. Cooper Buckley on the forecheck. Kian Bendico now with the puck. Kian right in the top slot. And Kian Bendico scores a goal. With 2:11 left in the third, the Rams draw within 2 on the goal by Bendico. Good work by Osborne and Buckley to make that goal happen. Just a good, hard-working, blue-collar goal as those boys attempted to keep that puck in the zone. Fought for it in the corner. Ultimately, Kian Bendico comes away with it, skates right through the low slot, able to get a clean shot off and beats the Air Academy tender.
Yeah, Dustin, we got 2 minutes, 11 seconds left in the game.
Oh my gosh, it's Gene Bendico for the
And
first
we
time
are
tonight,
back.
folks.
I am back, or I am here. I don't know how you want to call it, but everybody, I apologize for the technical difficulties.
21 for the Cadets back behind his net, wheeled it around, kept in at the point by Lindahl. Lindahl shoves it back in deep. Again at the far side point. Here's 21 again. He's just looking to get this thing out of the zone and out of danger right now. Lindahl tries to keep it in. Vandal skating back for it. Lindahl goes towards the net to defend. And good play because he swipes that puck away. And out of the zone comes Kian Bendico on the good effort by Cannon. Cannon takes his man down. And they're going to call a trip on Cannon?
No, there's no way that's a tripping call.
It absolutely is. They're calling this on Cannon. Flippin' real. What a terrible call. Again. Cannon tosses his stick up and says, I've had enough. I just
Well, the Rams definitely like playing
is that
interesting
Gavin's mom?
games.
Gavin's mom giving it to the reps right now. Good for her, as she should. Terrible call. especially with a minute and a half left in the game and the Rams within
that
2.
is not
The Rams finally
necessary.
have a little bit momentum, and a terrible call by the official. Komrovsky trying to poke this puck away. Here comes 21. Overskating Marshall shot, and Judd able to steer this puck away. Great save by Judd. Gilmore just steering it to the side of him, and Bendico trying to get this puck away, tied up by 13 from the Kadets. No call there as the hook or the stick of 13 wrapped around the waist of Bendico. Shot in. Gilmore covers up. That's a save. 57.2 left. Looks like your Rams are going to drop this game tonight, folks. They will spend the rest of this game on the kill. There is more penalty time left than there is game time. However, it doesn't indicate the level of play, I don't think, tonight, Gene.
No. Yeah, the scoreboard and the score sheet doesn't dictate how these Rams have played tonight. Yeah, there were a lot of defensive downfalls. Looks like
There were
Landon
some
and
errors.
the Bendicos have it up. Oh, and he just couldn't get through this.
It was really close. It was a
Neutral
darn
zone.
good try. And onside, here's Komrovsky. Komrovsky checked hard up against the boards. He's looking to try to get this puck back to Bendico. Lindahl with it now. Lindahl disrupts it enough. That was offside. And finally, the refs actually make a call that makes some damn sense. They're able to see this offside play. The refs have been absolutely terrible tonight. Again, you've heard me say it before. I know it's a tough job. I know that it's oftentimes, a volunteer situation of not very little pay, but some of these calls tonight have been brutal. 30 seconds left. Yeah, Anita says unfair. I mean, we know life's not fair. Some are going to go your way, some are not. But there have been a little bit extra here as the stretch pass for Denis. Denis in. He's going to slap one in. And here's, Patterson trying to get to this puck, and the Kadets are going to skate it out on the stick of Bendico. 10 seconds left. Bendico slaps it out. And right back onto the stick of a Kadet.
5 seconds.
Trying to hold it up at the blue line is Lindahl. Good save on a shot by Gilmore. And that's going to do it, folks. Your Rams drop this one 8-6 to the Air Academy Kadets with much support from the Zebras. I mean, I don't like to, you know what I mean? It's a victim mentality. I hate saying it. But this game would be different had the refs not made some of those calls.
Or if they did,
some of
keep
them were
it,
just terrible.
Good, bad, indifferent. Keep it even on both sides.
Right.
I mean, if you're going to call one, call them
It
both.
seemed very, very slanted towards the Kadets tonight.
I mean, the gameplay was somewhat balanced for the most part, but the officiating was definitely tilted.
We were just talking about it. I have Gavin Cannon's mom here, and she's really interested in how the refs are doing their job tonight. I completely agree with you.
Folks,
we were just talking about it seemed to be slanted towards the Kadets this evening. You would agree?
Loss for the Rams tonight?
So Gavin Cannon's mom agrees. This would have been a different game had it not been for the officials, but it is what it is, and so the Rams dropped this one. We will be back with them tomorrow night against the Palmer Terrors, hopefully with fewer technical difficulties tomorrow evening. We'd love to bring you the game in its entirety. Gene's going to do his best for that as your Rams go through the handshake line and are, as always, good sports about it.
And as always, I appreciate everybody's patience through the technical difficulties tonight. We seem to have the Gremlins attack us a little bit more. We felt it all the way around, on the ice, off the ice. We do have another back-to-back game situation, so tomorrow will be our next game. Right, Dustin?
And
Saturday.
here's your Rams.
And here's your Rams. And it's always good to see him line up like that, standing tall, regardless of what's on the scoreboard.
But I'll tell you what, if you watch the body language of these guys, they are irritated with this loss. They worked really hard.
Yep. And get your hard work be pulled away. And here's Landon saying hi to everybody.
Landon Bendico out there being the social butterfly that he is, the mayor of Hockeytown.
In all his injured glory.
And being a good sport to 21, the captain of the Air Academy Kadets. A lot of these kids know each other from club play and growing up playing hockey, and so it's good to see them leaving everything on the ice after the game and coming back and being friends and having a little chit-chat. So Again, we'll be back with you tomorrow night. It's a 6:30 face-off tomorrow night, I believe, against Palmer. Is that right, Gene?
So let's see what's coming up next. Tomorrow night is another away game for the Rams. And this time, tomorrow night, we'll be at the wonderful World Arena Ice Hall.
Oh, it's my favorite. It's just my favorite.
So unfortunately, we don't know which rink specifically we're going to be playing on, but nonetheless, it'll be on Ice Hall at 6:30 p.m. tomorrow night.
We will figure it out.
And I think a week from this coming Sunday, February 4th.
Attaboy.
Let's go back
Time to pimp that mattress fundraiser.
The mattress fundraiser in about a week, right? A week from tomorrow. Come one, come all. See what you can do to support the Rampart Rams. You don't have to buy a mattress. You can go for,
You can go buy a massage chair.
Massage chairs and all the accessories that come with mattresses and massage chairs,
Sheets and
pillows,
comforters and all the things.
And all of it 100% goes to your Rampart Rams. So that is coming up Saturday, February 4th at the Rampart High School Gymnasium from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Dustin's got to go, but in
Sorry,
the meantime,
folks, I had purple drink and I really got to go to the bathroom.
I hear you. So tomorrow night, Palmer Terrors away game at the Broadmoor World Arena Ice Hall at 6:30. If you can come out and say hi to the crew and myself, we'd
Love to see
appreciate it. Even better if you can share a beer. I'm just saying. But anyways, thanks everybody. For myself, Dustin,
Nita and Matt.
We'll see ya.